Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. All right, today we're going to talk about fractions this week, all right, for our math. So if you go into your Tuesday bundle in your packet and get this group of papers out, okay, just have them ready, set them aside. First, we're going to listen and look, all right? So fractions, what fractions are parts of a whole thing. So if you had a whole thing and you broke it down into equal parts, then you would have a fraction, right? Fractions have to be equal parts. Okay, so say if I had a pizza and I wanted to share that with my friend, okay? So if I gave her this piece and I kept this piece, would that be equal? No, that wouldn't be equal. So that wouldn't be a fraction. But if I put it straight down the middle and she had half and I had half, equal halves, then we would have a fraction. So her half, the half that's colored in, represents how many parts? That's called the numerator, okay? And the part on the bottom, the number 2, represents the whole, the denominator. There are 2 parts, right? I've shaded in 1 part, so that's 1/2, all right? Now we can make it even smaller. So say I had a chocolate bar. Okay, and I had 2 friends now to share with, so there's 3 of us. So I need 3 equal parts. 1 and 1. So those are 1, 2, 3 equal parts. 1 part is mine, so I'm going to shade that in. All right, so we have 1 part, which is the number on the top, the numerator, and there are 3 parts altogether that make the whole candy bar. 3 parts made the whole candy bar. That's the denominator. So this fraction is 1/3. There's 1/3 of this candy bar is mine. I can go even smaller. So we take the same candy bar, and now I have another friend that wants a piece. So now I've got to split it 4 ways. Okay, 1 for me and 1 for each of my friends. So now I need 4 equal parts of the candy bar. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so remember, 1 of those belongs to me. All right, that's my part. All right, so that's 1 part. That's the numerator. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. And those 4 parts make a whole candy bar. All right, so that fraction is called 1/4 or a quarter. All right, this is 1/4 of the candy bar or a quarter of the candy bar. This is 1/3, so that's 1/3 of the candy bar or a third of the candy bar. And this is 1/2, right, or a half of the pizza pie or cookie or whatever else it is you're sharing, all right? So we have a half, a third, and a quarter. And they're all parts, these are all parts of a whole, equal parts. So now when you go and get your first page of your math packet, and I want you to color however many parts it says on the top, on the numerator. So this says 1/2, so you're going to color 1 box. This says 3/4, so you have 4 is the denominator, that makes up the whole circle. And now you need to color in 3/4, so you would color in 1, 2, 3 triangles. Down here on the bottom, 2/3, all right? 1, 2, 3. The 3 represents the whole rectangle. 2 represents the parts you're going to color in. 2 squares. Okay, up on the triangle, 1/2. Okay, the 2 represents both halves to equal the whole triangle. You're going to color in 1/2, so one side of the triangle. This one here, 1/3. The 3 represents the number of parts that make up the whole triangle, and the 1 is going to tell you how many triangles to color in to make 1/3. So that would be 1 triangle. Okay, the square on the bottom, 4 represents the number of parts in this square. 1, 2, 3, 4. All those parts together make one whole square. The number on the top, the numerator, tells you how many squares to color in to make the fraction 1/4. So that would be coloring 1 square in. And the last is the circle on the bottom. It says 1/2. The 2 represents the 2 pieces of the circle that make up a whole circle, and the top number represents how many parts you're going to color in. So that's 1. So you'll color in 1 part of the circle to equal the fraction 1/2. Okay, remember the numbers on the top are the numerator, the numbers on the bottom are the denominator. Okay. After you finish that, there is a second page for you to do on your own. And don't forget the back. It asks you to draw this pizza in half and draw 2 different toppings on each side. So when you draw your pizza straight down the middle, or you can make it in half this way as long as there's just 2 pieces, because a half means 2 pieces. So draw maybe some pepperoni on one half and some olives on the other half, or as long as they're different on each half, so you can have fun with that, okay? You have a paper very similar to this again on Thursday, except your pizza on Thursday is round, right? So have fun with those fractions and have the great part of your rest of your day. Bye.